commenting. Bye. Yo, sorry about that. I was just on the phone with a viewer talking about my videos. Apparently, I made a mistake on some of my videos. I accidentally misspelled something. I don't know. If I did, y'all saw it. I'm sorry about it. I'm just, I was pumped up at the time. Anyways, let's go ahead and start talking about CSS. And what CSS is a big style language, basically. And hopefully you have a Notepad in real life and Notepad++ portable on your computer, so this can go by faster and quicker and easier. So let's go and get started. Sorry, but anyways, as I was saying, CSS is a big style sheet. I forgot the name at this time. I will come out with it soon. But anyways, let's go and get started. If you've been following us on our HTML tutorials, then you will love CSS. And the reason why I say this is because it's a big style thing. It freaking rocks. All right. So real quick, for an example, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna type in font color equals quotation. I'm gonna put red. Alright, I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to go ahead and copy this again, all of it, and right here, before it breaks, I'm going to put it, but I'm just going to font color / okay, now if we save this, we go over here, we hit F5, it's, it's all red, which it shouldn't be, but anyways, it's basically, it's just styled all the paragraphs, all the fonts in here. Well, we can actually do this in an easier manner, in an easier way. If we want just one thing to be selected as a color of red, then what we'd have to do was simply come over here to the font color, and this thing will not leave me alone. Go over here to the font color, just simply come over here to the beginning of font, type in that /, come over here and take away that. Should look just like this. You want to come over here, you want to save that, and as you already see, here we go. And that's just in that, and it seems like a lot of coding just to color one font thing. If you want all the paragraphs to be red, then you would just take this out, and you'd come all the way down here, paste it here, and there you go. It will end it, and what that means, basically anything beyond this point will not be color red. As you see here, this is not red. Go ahead and save that, come over here, and we scroll down and see it's not red. So, I mean, that's if you wanted to do that. But let's go ahead and put it back here, because now I'm going to teach y'all CSS. The best thing in this world, in my opinion. Go ahead and create new, and come over here to language, go to C's, and click on CSS, and you want to go ahead and save it now. And now you want to save it in that direct file, okay, where all your other things are, where HTML is, your pages and all that, all the good happy green stuff. Alright, so go ahead and save it as, we're going to go ahead and save ours as layout 2. And the reason for this, because I have another one, and I forgot to tell you about that, but actually I did, but it's a different layout. We'll get to that later. But I'll name my layout 2.css, hit enter, save it, and then you'll see up here as a tab says layout 2.css. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to create, and after the body or the head ends and where the body begins, actually no, we had that in the body, my bad. You want to type in link, LINK, REL equals, and this is where you type in your CSS. Type in layout dots, I forgot layout 2 .css. Type equals text / CSS. Oh, whoa, no, my bad. You don't want to do that. In REL, you type in style sheet. My bad, I am totally sorry about that. Anyways, REL equals style sheet type equals text / CSS. Now here's where you put the href. You want to put it equal, then you want to put the layout, layout2.css, and you want to go ahead and put it right there. And yeah, that's about it. If you want, you can end it, and that is actually it. And what this basically does, it establishes, you know, we are going to include a CSS file. Basically what you do is kind of like including another HTML page, but this time you add rel and style sheet type equals text slash CSS. And you know, don't ask me about those, but whenever because I'm still in process of learning CSS, but I know the basics of it now. Now what we want to go over here, we're going to go over here to our CSS page, and as you see here, right here, we have just this font that's red. If we come over to our CSS page, we're going to put the P squiggly bracket, and we're going to put it like that. And what this basically means, it means all paragraphs will be, and this is how you establish tags, really, is by adding the P and the two squiggly brackets. But if you go and follow me, color, colon, not a semicolon, but you want a full colon, and you want to put red, and you want to end it with a semicolon. And if you ever study PHP, that's how you end all tags. JavaScript, same thing, except HTML, and that's the only language I've seen so far that you don't end it like that. Anyways, we go ahead and save it. We come over here, and you know, we can refresh it, and it's all red. Even the bottom text where it says this is not red. But if we come over here, we can change it again to green. Save it. Come over here, and it's all green. Now let's say you want to have specific ones set up differently. Alright, so we're going to come back over to our create page. We're going to go ahead and get rid of this. This is not red part, and we're going to go ahead and get rid of this, which made our font color red in general. That's just in HTML, but basically what you want to do with CSS, the whole point of CSS is to create your HTML page. Don't add anything in it. You just create the basics like your text, your links, your body, and stuff like that. Then you get to coloring and style with CSS. That's what CSS is there for, to actually help the web designer get through this stuff easier and without a whole bunch of hassle. So anyways, if we go ahead and come back over here and we get rid of the green, we're going to do this, and it's back to normal. The reason for this is because, you know, we don't have color in there. But what I'm doing, I'm going to set up and establish certain parts, and we're going to make classes, and we're going to call this, or in order to make a class, you have to put the div command, and div basically means divide, and you know, wherever you put the end div, it's going to divide that from the rest of the page, and I'll explain that later. But we're going to type in class equals quotation quotation. You can also do ID, and I will tell you all the difference. And in between these quotations, you're going to name your class. I'm going to name my class P1, and I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to come down before the line breaks. I'm going to type in /div to end it, and that right there is our first class. Now the difference between class and ID is simple. We're going to put div, but ID equals quotation quotation. We're going to put P2, and that's that. We're going to go ahead and end div, and this one you could do whatever because there's only two I've found so far. We're going to put this as another class equals quotation quotation CLASS. I'm going to call this class P3. And basically what this will mean is we are giving them classes and dividing it from everybody else. And so yeah. Anyways, once we save this, we can come over here to our CSS, and we're going to go and delete this, and we're going to go and start. Now, in order to select a class, you type in period and your class name, which I put P1, and you put the squiggly brackets, Go ahead and enter, and this is your class of P1. We're going to go ahead and put the color on this green. And now for the ID, you put a hash or a pound symbol, whichever one you prefer to say. And you put your class again, and put P2, squiggly brackets. And we're going to put this color as blue. Come over here, type in blue. And now we're going back to the class, which I had dot or period P3. And we're going to do the squiggly brackets. We're going to come back here. We're going to color this. We're going to go ahead and color this. How about red? Alright, now we can go ahead and save this. And we come over here, we hit F5. And here you go. Then this right here is the joy of CSS. The best of the best, you know. It's just freaking awesome. You can also do this with links as well. But if you see here, we have first name, last name in green, username, password, male, female in blue, select profession, mage, warlock, rogue, and warlock in red. That is a lot better than just going in there, typing the font and ending the font, and then in the same paragraph but on a different text, typing the font, ending the font, you know, stuff like that. And you know, it's very, very cool. You can also do this regularly without having to do the whole div. But what the div basically does, it's a divide. And with div, you can also move stuff around. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch. Okay, I'm starting to get carried away. Anyways, for a real quick example, we're going to go ahead and type in width, width, colon, and we're going to put 50px. Px stands for pixels. And P2, we're going to type in height. And colon, we're going to type in another, this time we're going to type in 10px. End it with a semicolon. And here we're going to put width and height. But we're going to go ahead and start with height. GHT. Whoa, yeah. And yeah, I mean, spelling or like the lowercase capital A's, I don't think it matters, but it might. So we're gonna put this as 10px, and it was semicolon. We're gonna type in width, colon, and we're gonna put this at 30px. And if we go ahead and save this, we can come over here to our page. And there you go, it's all messed up and whatnot, but anyways, as you see over here in our P3, our colors are messed up, or this is, because we would have to put this at the beginning, because code reads from top to bottom. And if we go and save this again, we can go and come back here, and as you see, basically it rearranges it and tells it where it goes. And our height is 10px from our text box right here, and basically that text box is like a big ceiling saying hey, hello, and stuff like that. We're gonna go ahead and see how much time we have left. Yeah, I think it's about time for me to end this video, but anyways, that's basic CSS. Again, very easy, simple, and CSS is your friend, so please use him. Don't style everything in HTML, because you will get confused and it will become harder on you. And also remember, put your colors at top first, because you know, computer code reads from top to bottom. And thank you for watching CyberRock's CSS tutorials for beginners. Thank you.